BG, what's up? Hey, Bree. About to donate. Okay, I'll just donate it. All right. All right. All right. So, Bree, go ahead with any questions. Okay, done. All right. So, VG, you'll be after Bree. Let me see that. Did you say me? Yeah, I said you're after Bree because she donated first. All right, cool. Sorry, but I got 4 questions. They can go first. I'm driving. All right, no problem. All right, BG, go ahead with any questions. Can you tell me what's the outcome in my son's case? He has trial the 15th. All right, let's see. I know I've read on this before, but let's see here. Let's see if there's anything different. I can't really remember what I said the last time, so if you remember, you're gonna have to tell me. All right, so my guys' ancestors protect me. So, for BG's son, what is the outcome of his trial, or yeah, of his case? What is the outcome of his case when it comes to trial? One, press out please. 2, 3. The outcome. Knight of Wands. Because I remember there was like a car accident involved. King of Cups, Death, the Tower, 10 of Wands. So the outcome, honestly, is something that may be a bit overwhelming because they may see him as somebody that was reckless. And the Death card represents like whoever is representing him. So that lets me know that there's only so much that they can do because of like what happened here with the Tower card. 7 of Wands, Judgment. That's him basically pleading his case and like trying to convince the court, you know, him and his lawyer or whoever he has set up. 9 of Pentacles. But still, they may kind of like say no or something like that. Tell me about 9 of Pentacles, 2, 3. The Fool. It's almost like it's a DWI. Yeah. It's almost like 9 of Pentacles, the Fool card. If they like use you, like I'm just using this as an example. If they use you like 9 of Pentacles, the Fool, but 9 of Pentacles represents somebody that's just very stable, independent, responsible, and the Fool is like But it's just like he just had one bad mistake or whatever else. But still, what's the outcome? For something is 2 or 3. Queen of Swords, the World, Page of Cups. Excuse me, some of Queen of Swords, 2, 3. 8 of Swords, some of the Page of Cups, 2, 3 here. And Hangman. I'll say this much, if they're working to like get completely dismissed or something like that, if something does work out for him, it'll only be like a little, but it's like you still owe something back or you still have to do time. It's like something overwhelming here. It's like, okay, something good may come out of it for him, but the Hangman talks about there still being like some form of stagnancy or a pause that he has to take. So, yeah, he wants to fight it, but they told him it could be a probation. I see. Well, let's see here. Could he? Let's see here. Could he get probation? Could he? Pause park? Yes. No, could he? 2, 3. The Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. 2, 3, please. 2 of Pentacles. Maybe. It depends. But that's what I say. I think the outcome, honestly, it's just that type of thing of. I mean, yeah, you're right. He could get that, but like I still see like there's this potential for something overwhelming as the outcome. Either that or like, okay, he could get his way just a little, but there's still something that he has to do. What is it that he has to do? Persephone 2, 3, what? Queen of Cups, the Hermit. I mean, the Hierophant, Page of Wands. Some of Queen of Cups 2, 3. King of Swords. So Queen of Cups will talk about emotion. Yeah, emotions, or being emotional, and then King of Swords is like more so being a sound mind. So yeah, that, and then the Hierophant is the law. So that literally could just be a probation or having to take a course. Would you have to pay back any money? Can I help these 2, 3? 10 of Pentacles came out. 6 of Cups. High Priestess is possible. Talk about High Priestess 2, 3. Queen of Wands. Especially, I don't know if there was like a girl involved. The High Priestess, Queen of Wands is here. I could just also talk about somebody that just keeps themselves like being upset. But that's what I see. Oh, I'm sorry. I said I was sorry. Don't look at me like that. Sorry, I got a cat. But that's what I see. What's your second one? Well, I have to clean out your box and probably put new litter in it. No, because I need this and you sleeping on it. Don't use that tone of voice with me. Okay, I'm back. All right, she's just got 2 more questions. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you too. Oh, that's why This thing was so awkward about to say. I'm like, why? But BG, what's your second one? That's right, and I gotta feed you again. Okay. When is he going to meet a girl that can push him more into getting a career? Someone that is going to love him and make him grow up. He is almost 22 and has part-time jobs. Understandable. I get what you're saying. Like, I'm done what I could. Let's see. So guys, the answers will go with it. So when is her son going to meet a girl that can basically push him towards a career? Like, basically push him towards a better life. Like, 1, 2, 3. Queen, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, Queen of Cups. I can see 10 of Queen of Cups, 2, 3. 5 of Swords. I'll say this much in the Tower. The reason why he's kind of like the way that he is or thinks the way that he does is because he still isn't over a water sign. Doesn't have to be a water sign, but she comes up as one. Somebody that maybe he got in a lot of trouble with or enabled him to a certain extent. But I feel like he may meet somebody when he begins to really feel better about himself and makes better choices. Like, I feel like there is a time coming in his life with the 9 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles where he makes better money. As well as like finally does what he wants to do and not in a rebellious way, because 5 of Pentacles, maybe right now he's making chump change or just not making the best choices. So the Tower, 5 of Cups, and the Lovers. He'll meet someone again, like when he, I almost want to say sober up, but like that's basically that, like when he just feels better and gets better. Because I see that happening for him, like him being in a better headspace, maybe healthier physically, because right now he is kind of a wreck. So when is this time coming when he feels better about himself? When? How many months? How many months? I'll ask. One card. How many months? 1, 2, 3. The Chariot. So 7. Also, the Chariot is Cancer, and then 7 months. So literally about maybe by like next July, maybe. I know who it is. That girl was trouble. Yep. So maybe, and that's the other thing too. And it's something that I feel like a lot more parents should definitely express to their kids, is that the wrong person can definitely set you back. Hell, even that happened to me. Not that like I fell into like doing like bad shit, but school did not necessarily work out for me because I got involved with the wrong person. And not that he was like living like a bad life, but like the way that he kind of just exited really just fucked up with my mental health. So it's definitely like a lesson learned here maybe for him. And maybe he's just like recovering perhaps. Maybe it's best to maybe get him some help or console him. But let's see here. The Chariot. So this is Cancer. So maybe by next July, this upcoming July, should I say. And Cancer season does run into July. So maybe about that time here, because I do get water. So that is the thing. You feel better emotionally. Everything else falls into place more than likely. As well as like sometimes, I mean, you can feel like shit, but things will still be going well. You may not appreciate it as much though. But by then, let's see here. And who will he meet that can push him further? Present top place who? Well, will he meet somebody that will push him further? When will he? Press top place 2, 3. Will he? 3 of Wands, yeah. Yeah, definitely. 5 of Cups. Come on, 3 of Wands, 2, 3. The Sun. Okay. Tell me about the Empress, 2, 3. Yeah. Well, here's the whole thing. And then Queen of Wands is here too. So here's what I get with this. 3 of Wands, to me, is a yes, but it's more so like eventually. Three of Wands. This person, like if he does, whoever this is, could be at a distance, but this tells me like in the foreseeable future. However, there's something here again, like him becoming, him getting better, like being more positive in his life, happier. Um, and you being really happy about that because I guess like he also may be kind of like secluded, like isolates himself. And then Queen of Wands is here, so it could talk about the person here too. But Queen of Wands is somebody that may not be happy. Queen of Wands, Six of Wands, Queen of Swords. He needs, yeah, somebody that's like straightforward, that directs, not a bitch. That's what he needs. But let's see here. If he like when he does meet someone that does push him forward, who will this person be? Who is this person going to be? First off, please, 2, 3, 4 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. I wonder if this person's been around. I don't think it's that other girl. The Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Justice. Could definitely be a match, but what I get, this is someone here, she may have watched him kind of like sink into bad stuff and it was hurtful to see. Especially like if he treated her unfairly or if he was just like imbalanced. And it did kind of make her sad because he also kind of grew to be stubborn. How about Justice? 2, 3. 9 of Pentacles. But maybe right now or in the future she'll be doing better. And I get Earth a lot, so this person could be an Earth sign like him. So that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this is all Earth. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But what's this person's actual zodiac sign, or potentially? One card, please. 2, 3. Ace of Swords could actually be an air sign. And then Temperance, so Sagittarius may also be involved, but may actually be an air sign, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So I feel like it'll happen when he feels better about himself. Because here's the whole thing. If he gets with somebody right now, he'll be a lost cause to that person. You know, it's more so like when he makes that change within himself, then he'll meet that person. And when he does make that change, I don't know if it's going to be like immediately when he does meet them, but it's more so like eventually get to a point where you don't worry about him wanting to meet better, like people that can help him out. It's just more so like just being happy that your son's happy and doing better. But yeah, I hope it's fast. He's talking to a girl right now that comes around, but I don't know her. I see. Well, here's what I will say, because even though I'm not a parent, if I do have a son, one thing me and my husband do plan on telling him is like, hey, if you don't plan on being serious, don't bring them around here, because we are not a hotel. You know, this is not a revolving door. You know, and I don't want to get like, me personally, I don't want to get attached and be like, oh, I really like this one, and yada, yada, yada. That type of thing. Is this more so like, if you are serious, be serious. If you're not, please state your opinion or voice your actual intentions. That way you don't get yourself into some bullshit. But that's basically that. What's your last one? 2, 3. struggling really bad on finances. Are they going to get better anytime soon? All right, let's see. Amazing ancestors that protect me. So, Refugees' finances are gonna, like, are they gonna get better soon? Are they? Two, three, maybe. Page of Swords, the Tower, Justice. So yeah, there is something to do. There is a solution, and it involves cutting out something. Because yeah, there's a reason why they're tanking right now. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups. So about Six of Pentacles, two, three. Queen of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles in this case would talk about receiving money or getting it, the same thing. But I feel like, yeah, eventually they do come back into balance or you get some money. To my Three of Cups, two, three. Five of Swords, but there's something killing it. To my Five of Swords, two, three here. Ace of Cups. I don't know if you're feeding into something or trying to help somebody out. To my Page of Swords. Better yet, what is it that she needs to cut out? First of all, please, two, three. What is it? Seven of Pentacles, something that you've invested in. Page of Wands, Seven of Wands. Something that you've invested in. Page of Wands, Seven of Wands. All I would say is this, like if you have certain subscriptions that you don't use or you don't necessarily like, cut those out. And then Page of Wands, Seven of Wands. Page of Wands can talk about something immature, somebody immature, and the Seven of Wands that talks about being like very defensive, or it's because of this one thing, and that's why your back's kind of pressed up against the wall. So maybe if you cut that thing out, things may actually even out here, potentially. Give me a second. Wait, tell me more, please, because something's two or three. Six of Swords, Knight of Swords. It's like as soon as you tackle that, you go back to being in balance. So I don't know what that one thing is, but I'm pretty sure if you cut that out and maybe like cut out other unnecessary stuff, it'll happen. Around what time? Around what zodiac sign season will things straighten out for her financially? I'm sorry, no. What zodiac sign season will things straighten out for her financially? What cards? 1, 2, 3. Queen of Cups. And then the High Priestess, so by Pisces season maybe, which is February, as well as, yeah, we are no longer, yeah, we are done with water signs for the rest of this year. So by Pisces season or by Cancer season, which is by this, well, summertime. So by that time, things should straighten out for you. That's what I get. So I do get they are, but just like cut something off as well as whatever else you're not using, and then it'll bounce back. And that's what I see. All right, Bree, go ahead with any questions. Great, thanks, you're welcome. Really, I had a weird dream about my ex and the chick he was with, and it was so random. I've been working on letting it go, but it's like, when do I get, like, when I do get shown things, but when I do, I get shown things. So, what is my ex's energy towards me? Sure. Also, for fun, I'm gonna dive in and see what that dream meant. But no, I get that. Some people, they just don't want to go. As well as that's usually what does happen, you know, if you You know, you take away your energy from someone, and then shit comes in. What's here? So what's these energy towards Bree? Guys, what is this energy towards her? 2, 3. What's current energy towards her? King of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, King of Wands, 6. You know what? I can see why. Yep. The Magician and 2 of Swords. Here's his energy. It's more so of like it's not giving me like his energy towards you. It's like more so like this is why you got that. How would I say this? You may get him or feel him the strongest when he tries to turn his back on the situation, what he feels like he should do. Because part of him is, because the whole thing is this, you have this person blocked as well as you're blocking them out of your life. And there is that attachment, as well as the other thing here is too, is that's just how some people's energy is. Now, mind you, or should I say art, but like, now mind you, when this stuff happens, many people are not aware of it, like at all. Like a lot of people don't even believe in this and won't even believe in what I'm saying, right? So just do be like, just do be mindful of that. Keep that in mind. And it's like, I wouldn't say that they've been manifesting you back, but I feel like, but I wonder if I'd be wrong with saying this. It's like, you turn your energy off from this person and almost like it wants to grab back at you. But it's just more so like this is something that happens when, you know, he turns his back like in an egotistical way in terms of like what he should have been doing. That would have been fair towards you. So the 6 of Pentacles, 2, 3. Yeah, and it gives him a whole lot of anxiety. Now with that being said, why did she get this dream? 2, 3. So that's his energy basically. Why the world? Knight of Wands, the 6 of Wands, Knight of Wands, 6 of Wands, 8 of Wands, Death. So one of two things, either that situation may be about to end. Like as soon as like, this talks about like moving on, like moving towards a new cycle and then him running into her. So maybe some sort of situation happening there that he just has to kind of like power through and eventually again, like just move on from. Now, either that or it's just the whole thing of there's a part of him that does want to come towards you and does want to talk, but things are done. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Honestly, it just may be like him wanting to come towards you. Like, okay, people have walked away from the situation, but they think about reviving things even though they know they messed up. Is he single right now? I'll see. And then you would just have to check his socials, because I could get a yes and in real life and maybe a no, but that yes maybe just be like for like 2 months from now. Upgrades for yes, reversals for no, upgrades for yes, reversals for no, please. Is he single right now? 2, 3. The World. 9 of Wands reverse, Strength reverse, no. 3 of Swords. This can talk about, wait, 3 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Swords. There could be some sort of change coming for them, but no, not right now. That's weird. So, did he feel me energetically let go? Maybe. I'll ask. Upgrade for yes, reversal for no. Did he feel her let go energetically? 2, 3. 3 of Swords, yes. Was he consciously aware of it though? Upgrade for yes, reversal for no. Was he consciously aware of it? 2, 3. The World, yeah. It may have been something weird that he felt, because how he may have felt it could have been intuitive. I have no idea. Change, yeah, like they could, I don't know, like what change do I see coming for these people? 2, 3. 4 of Cups, the Empress. Honestly, there's changes coming to where he begins to really wonder if investing in this person is worth it, because he feels disappointed in the situation, especially if she always gets her way, or just seems to be on top of the relationship and wonders if things are truly fair. Yeah, like 9 of Swords, Knight of, I don't know if he may be selfish, just like it makes him nervous because he may have feelings for this person still, either that or like he gives a lot to them, but then you just have Nine of Pentacles and the Sun. Maybe it's kind of being shown like, you know, maybe this person's selfish or all they do is just take, take, take. So that type of change. But that's what I guess. What's your second one? Ow. Oh, what's this? Also, give me a second here. Well, I'm going to keep letting him go until some shows me otherwise. So he's trying to pull me back. Him, no. His energy, yes. Because it's like this. Here's a way to look at it. If you don't see, after all these years, I don't know what to tell him. Well, here's the other thing, too. It's not your job. And, well, leave him to the wayside is what I say. But here's what I will say. Something to make you, like, look at things from a different perspective. So as of late, I've been dealing with my own energetic challenges from He Who Mustn't Be Named. And it seems like more intense somewhat, and not to mention it is Mercury retrograde. So I've been reflecting on a lot of stuff as of late, right? And so I've asked like to my friends, I'm like, okay, why are they all of a sudden like regretting shit, right? I already knew that. But it's just the whole thing of like, excuse me, regretting their thoughts and not thoughts, but like their actions towards me because they're just, they see me happy. They see I'm married. They see like, you know, I don't really want anything to do with them. And what the fuck was that? What the hell was that? Oh my god, what is that? But it's just the whole thing of like they want to come in and fix it and talk, but they can't, and that kills them somewhat. I guess per se, right? And it just kills them even more because they're like, this person was a really good individual. Basically, I was wish fulfillment, what they had always wanted in a partner and in a person, whatever else, but they fucked it up. They fucked it up and they can't fix it, and it's the fact that they can't fix it is what's making them upset, right? And the other thing here is too is this is like since my energy is, you know, removed or whatnot, it's that type of thing of like if I remove myself even more or whatnot, then I won't say it gets worse, but it's like this. So a couple of years ago I did a cord cut, right? I think it was the first time that I did one on him. I was just so tired of shit, and I hadn't even seen him in months. I really hadn't talked to him. He was just being an ass. So I did a cord cut. And I remember I got one of my thighs began to itch. So I was scratching it, but I didn't scratch like super, super hard. You know, I just scratched it and just let that be that. And next thing I know, I have these red marks. Like they're not scratch marks, but like these red marks, right? Basically, that fucker did not want to let go. So that's one thing to make you look at. The thing is, they may not necessarily be conscious of it, but spiritually, energetically, they are. And depending on the type of person they are and the type of spirit they have, it can either be easy or it can be challenging. And then the other thing here is that you have some people that we get with. The reason why the relationship was so good was really because of you. Not because of them, but because of you. Because you brought in yourself. Like, I was told, like, you know, it was your light and your aura that made you like this person or whatnot, right? Because thinking, I'm just like, well, I'm like, okay, what would things look like if things had worked out? And then I'm just like, well, seeing how they are, I'm like, you know, sometimes you have a sense of humor, sometimes you don't. sometimes their personality is whack, right? So it's really just us. So that's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, but he's an idiot for still not seeing that Capricorn for who she is. Like, he would rather stay there than grow a pair and come towards me. So the spirit is aware of his feelings, but not his lower self. To a certain extent, I would say that he, how would I say this? You can repress things to where, like, you may not feel them anymore for a while, you know? But energetically, you will always know or whatnot, or you can hide them. Your higher self lives in its truth, though. So that's what I would say. But the thing is here, if it's also the type of thing where he's not spiritually inclined, he probably would not be able to tell the difference. His selfishness and ego is a nasty turnoff. Yep. But here's the whole thing too. Like I'm telling you, he did something horrible. He knows it. And sometimes the best thing you can do after doing shit isn't necessarily apologizing, but leaving that person alone for the rest of your life. So he still got feelings but represses it. I won't say he represses it. No, I'm just letting you know. Like, sometimes you can just repress your stuff. But spiritually speaking, your spirit still knows it's there. Yeah. But hey. But that's what I'm saying. Like, don't. Like, perhaps you want, like, to be vindicated in some way, shape, or form, but don't wait for it and don't expect him to. I'm just speaking from experience from a long, long time ago. Alright? It more than likely will not come. It probably may not. And if it does, it may feel liberating, but the thing is, you're still dealing with people that use their ego to protect themselves because they really don't want to deal with the full force of what they did. Someone told me if he were to see me again, it would hit him like a ton of bricks. It probably were. If anything, it probably would scare him too. Like, hey, remember that one time you did something? But yeah, but what's your yeah, I'm not anymore. I cut cords recently, which makes sense why that came out. Yep. But what's your? I just want to get this back on track. What's your second? Yeah, I'm not in. Oh, sorry. I just read that. I just read that. I have a friend at the Aquarius. I like her, but her mindset is a bit fixed in certain situations, which make it hard to have a conversation with her if something is wrong. I see. Okay, so she's basically stuck in her ways. Recently we had a disagreement, and she wasn't taking accountability, which rubbed me the wrong way. Okay. Which made me question being cool with this person. But I'm curious, what's her energy and feelings towards me? Like, how does she feel about me? Okay, well, what was the disagreement about? I am curious. Okay, so how does F the Aquarius? How does this girl? Well, it's so long and petty. I'll tell you later. Okay. Excuse me. What's this person's? Like, what is this person's feelings and what is this person's feelings like about Bree? Like, what are their feelings and energy about her? Perspectives 2, 3. Page of Cups reverse. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Wheel of Fortune. 7 of Swords. Sun reverse. Tell me about Sun reverse. Tell me about 2, 3. 8 of Cups. Tell me about 7 of Swords, 2, 3. And we both agreed it was petty as well. Yep. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Because here's what I get. Not that she has any bad blood towards you. The 7 of Swords and then Queen of Swords, that's just her basically getting away from the situation. Because here's how she feels. I think she does see your point of view, believe it or not. But I think she's one of those people that she gets what you're saying. But with the Wheel of Fortune, like, it feels like with this just being in this position, like, she also sees the bigger picture in something. But you know what? That makes a hell of a lot of sense with these cards. So water is very versatile. Wheel of Fortune is fixed. And then you come up as Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles is earth energy, which can be fixed. Well, let's see here. This has both cardinal, mutable, and fixed signs in it. It's more so of like, she could see, but she could see what you're talking about, but she was like, well, there's a bigger picture here. And that's why she's kind of like leaving things be, because she may feel like, look, you're just going to believe whatever you want to believe, or you're just going to see whatever you want to see here. But with the 8 of Cups, maybe you could have seen what her point was, or kind of like try to double back a little, but even you walked away from the situation. Tell me more, because hopefully it's 2, 3. And here's the whole thing. Maybe she's not as stubborn as you may think. It just could be like the words that she uses. Either that, or she's just not explaining her whole point. So maybe she needs to work on communication. Maybe the both of you need to work on communication towards each other. Because it's like, you guys could be great friends, but if communication isn't there, then there's going to be miscommunication all the time. Which is exactly what went on here. Well, somewhat. What else? Judgment reverse. Death reverse. I mean, she's kind of miffed about it, but she knows that with the Death reverse card, like, it needs to be let go of that. Honestly, it's not really worth it. Which is funny, because Death reverse talks about not letting go of something and beating a dead horse, and she could just see that, but she could also see here, like, okay, clearly this means something to you, or clearly you're just really in your head about it, so I'm gonna just let it be. Yeah, 7 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, because here's the whole thing. It's like, is she stuck in her ways, or does she just think of like many possibilities at once, and you just stay on like one solid fact or solid thing? Yeah, because she's fixed in her mindset and how she speaks to people sometimes, which rubs me the wrong way. I see. But how does she view? Let's see here. I mean, I can see she views you as somebody like, let's see, how does she view her? How does she view Bree though? Because 2, 3. 7 of Pentacles. Devil reverse. She sees her as somebody that's like, you know, smart, spends her time wisely, but she feels like at times you may dwell or invest your energy into things that aren't worth it. Tell me more. 2, 3 here. Yeah, the Moon reverse. Knight of Swords reverse. 5 of Wands. Tell me Moon reverse. 2, 3. The Chariot, but she also may feel like, and how would I say this? This is something that I even have with my husband, right? Let me explain. Knight of Swords reverse is definitely going after someone, but in this case, it's not even like that with her. The Moon reverse talks about things being revealed and things being put out there in the open. But the Chariot card is like again, it could just be y'all's communication styles. Does somebody in here, I'll just be honest, does somebody in here feel like when the other person speaks, it's like, do you even know what the fuck you're talking about? Or like, you sound stupid? And so they have to rephrase everybody to be like, no, I get what you're saying. Because, like, again, this is what's being revealed, but this is just more so of like either like getting away from it or just letting it be. And her thing is like, hey, no, this is actually important. I'll give you a good example. Let's say, okay, yeah, let's use these as an example, right? So I already know what happened, but your whole thing is perhaps a part of you may desire an apology from this person, which, you know, I'm not gonna like blame you for or shame you for, like, understandable, like you were done wrong, you felt miserable for a time, it was really heartbreaking, right? But the thing is, that's your thing at times, like, I want an apology. It feels like at times he's stupid and he can't see who this person really is. He needs to come towards me like a man, yada yada yada, that type of thing. Okay, I get that. However, the whole truth of the matter is like what he did, and therefore maybe waiting for this person, not waiting, but like maybe wanting this person to apologize and wanting him to see the truth is a waste of time, or the one that you shoot towards. And it's almost like that with her. She was like, I see this. She's like, I see this, but it's like that type of conversation. Like, take that conversation that we have and put it between y'all. And like, okay, the advice I say or whatever else, I'm like, okay, well, hey, I'm just saying, like, let it be, because you more than likely aren't going to get what you want, you know, from the advice. But the thing is, I say that kindly. I say that not being like, you dumbass or like whatever else. She, on the other hand, may kind of be like that. So she feels like at times you can just be missing the point. And maybe that's exactly what like you guys are like constantly about, like dogs and cats about. So maybe there's certain things that you guys need to agree and disagree on, as well as it's that type of thing of like maybe her needing to learn when it comes to your mindset on things. She can't change you. You know, all she can hope is the best for you. And then when it comes to her mindset, all you can do is just like tell like, hey, I'm just saying, like, I noticed this, like, you know, just for your own safety, like, get better how you talk to people. Yeah, we both had to agree to disagree because she didn't elaborate where she needed to elaborate. She felt like I contradicted myself, but I didn't. I was trying to explain to her where she miscommunicated and she wasn't taking accountability. And I felt like it was confusion on both our ends. It's like she asserts dominance, like what she says is law, and she doesn't want to see things from other people's perspectives because she feels her logic is law. Understandable. But here's what I can say. Not that I'm the same way, but it's more so like this, right? Coming from somebody whose eyes have been open and I can clearly see through things for what they are after like taking in some information, I will say that as a person, if I'm trying to explain to another individual, like, for example, let's say like you have abusive family members and I put the truth out there right there for you, but you still don't want to cut them off. Not only is that frustrating, but also is that type of thing, is like that type of thing for me to realize. You're going to realize when you want to realize or when you can. That's a lesson to learn on your own, and maybe that's her thing. It's just the whole thing of she expects people to get it. Maybe she expects people to read her mind or just get exactly what she's saying. So the whole thing is like you guys have very different communication styles for one, and then she is stubborn, it sounds like you said, but she needs to also kind of learn the lesson of people are going to do what they want to do, and people are going to learn on their own, and so you're just going to have to make peace with it. Because the whole thing is, for all I know, she could just be feeling like, I'm trying to prevent you from going down this, and I thought the situation was as clear as day, and here you are saying this. So I understand both of y'all's, but I definitely understand hers. So, yeah. Do my guys want me to cut her off? Alright, well, let's see. Uprights for yes, reversals for no, best to it is free. To degrees, guys want free to cut F off too. See, do they? So I talk this 1, 2, 3. 3 of Wands reverse, Queen of Cups, 4 Swords reverse. No. Queen of Pentacles. No, it's just that type of thing of this. I'm not saying that both of you are reaching, but it's like, how am I gonna say this? I'm not saying you're delusional, but you're gonna believe what you want to believe. And for her, she was like, and in her mind, she was like, if I'm seeing something and it's clear as day, it's so obvious out there for everybody else to see, you should also see it. But she needs to maybe work on how she communicates and just realizing that some things she's gotta let be. I feel like she does view herself as the smartest person in the room, and when people don't get her logic and view things from her perspective, she thinks it's stupid or it's not logical because it's not the way she feels is logical. Understandable, and that can be annoying. That's something else to maybe talk about, or maybe distance yourself from for some time. But I see her point a bit. It's like this, right? If I look out the window and it's cloudy and it's raining, it's cloudy and whatnot, and it looks like it's about to rain. They're like, oh hey, it's going to rain. Let's get an umbrella and let's get a jacket. And then somebody else says, well, okay, fine, but like, do I really need to bring a jacket? Like, it doesn't look that bad. And I'll be like, well, it's just a precaution, you know? And I'm like, well, why do I need to take a precaution? It doesn't look that bad. And it starts to be like, look, it looks like it's going to rain. And usually when it rains, you'll need a jacket and an umbrella if you really don't want to get that wet. Okay, fine, but like, it's not raining right now. It doesn't matter if it's not raining right now. It's just the whole thing of prepare yourself. Okay, but like, wouldn't it be a waste of time? They're like, ugh. So basically, she feels uncool but views things in a poor perspective. Not in a poor perspective. It's just more so of like, she feels like you're cool. She understands where you're coming from, but she also is like, you know what? She's just gonna see things the way she wants to see things, and I'm gonna just let it be that. Not like a poor perspective, but man. Girl, can I video chat you after this? Because I want to tell you what happened. Sure. But I'm going to be busy playing the game. But like, yeah, sure, I don't care. Yeah. But like, that's what I will say. But if she is like that, the other thing is too, maybe that's just how she's coming off. Because here's the whole thing. At times you will feel like maybe you are the smartest person in the room. I'm not backing her up. But like, at times you'll feel like, oh my God, am I the only one that's sane here? You know? But yeah. But what's your third one? I keep writing down fucking quotes. When you get your damn mind, you call me. Elvin. Sorry, I'm just repeating stuff. I'm not getting good vibes anymore from her. Well, distance yourself. That's what I will say. Oh, so what time is it? Let me see if no. Also, here's one of his happens. Let me see. Oh well. This was a follow-up from the other night with A. I know you said eventually she'll walk away from competing with me on a platform because she sees me being more successful than her in it. What's the outcome for her walking away? Sure. Alright, what's the outcome for A walking away from the situation? Something's 2, 3. What's the outcome of that? Ace of Wands, Five of Pentacles, the Lovers, Ace of Cups, Seven of Wands, something about Seven of Wands here, 2, 3. The Magician, some other Magician, 2, 3. So I see the outcome for her and like walking away, honestly, is she leaves that platform alone, and with the Magician and the Page of Pentacles, she tries to go on to other projects for herself and not not to compete with you, but just for herself. I also say maybe this person can get into a relationship, maybe, but that's besides the point. But it's like they just kind of like leave it alone. They also may see you receive like a lot of love and attention. And also I see them kind of like coming under a lot of scrutiny, so like some questioning from some of their viewers. So that being said, like after she walks away from that platform, like is she gonna leave Rhea alone for good or use another tactic? 2, 3. Why am I getting a headache? The Tower, Two of Swords, King of Pentacles. Looks like she just may kind of like let you be for the time being. Yeah, Seven of Swords, Three of Wands. Feels like she'll just like distance herself. Yeah, the Chariot, the Emperor. She may finally like distance herself and ground her energy and collaborate on things with other people, but not for the wrong reasons, is what I'm seeing. Now, could she try another tactic? 2, 3, could she? Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, the Fool, another Fool, 2, 3. The Hierophant. I will say this much. If she does, it's going to be very unnoticeable to you, so it's not even going to affect you. But I mean, she could think about it, but at the end of the day, I don't think she's going to really like execute it. So I don't think there's anything to worry about there. We'll question her motives. Not necessarily her motives, but it's more so of like whatever content she puts out there, she becomes problematic or something like that. It could happen like that. Either that or things just may become a little bit too much. Because being a content creator is a bit challenging from what I understand. Well, hell, I am a content creator. Maybe like for whatever like thing that you're doing, it can be. Oh, well, she's obsessed with taking me down, maybe. Sounds like Jay. Now, Jay is obsessed. A, on the other hand, it just feels like she's just probably trying to spite you. But that's what I see. What's your last one? Oh, my head. Fuck. Wait, this was also another follow-up. But I know people view me as an abundant person, but why are there people competing and comparing their lives to me, to mine? Like, why am I the standard? Yeah, I think Jay's obsessed due to her insecurities. More than likely so. But let's see here. Why? Okay, that's what's happening. When it comes to other people, I like how they view read. But why do people compete and wait? Why do people compete and compare their lives to her? Like, why is she the standard? Why? Because helpless too. Why? Why are you the standard? King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. You're the standard because people, again, they view you as somebody that's very stable, as well as the King of Pentacles. So it could also go towards the way that you dress and carry yourself. Because this King of Pentacles is usually somebody that can have like a lot of jewelry on them, somebody that looks well groomed, that takes care of themselves and has standards and has respect for themselves too, and that excites a lot of people, but also like kind of mirrors back to them what they need to work on, what they need to get, you know? Like kind of like, you know, you see somebody out there, like a model or something like that, and the way that she dresses, like, oh, she's so cute, oh my gosh. And then it kind of mirrors back to you like, you know, I really want to get my body like that. I think I want to get back in shape. Perhaps I need to do this and perhaps I need to do that, right? And the thing is, there's nothing wrong with doing that, but you know, you have some people that do take it overboard. See why? Six of Pentacles. And the other thing here is too is that people think that you have it going on in terms of like balance in your life. I think honestly you're the standard because you mirror back to people what they feel like they may be missing in their life, what they feel they need to do better. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Nine of Cups. Let's see here. Tell me about Seven of Pentacles, 2, 3. Six of Swords. Tell me about Three of Swords, 2, 3. Seven of Cups, tell me about Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, 2, 3. And mind you, I'm picking up the energies of people that also, that may be both jealous, no, of people that are jealous and then people that do admire you. Mind you, some of the people that are, that view you, that look at you, that have these like assumptions in their head or whatever else, some of these people are actually not like pretty content with their lives or feel happy or feel like things are going good, and some others may be feeling hurt or dealing with something that's a little bit challenging for them, and they see like how you may invest in certain things and may move on, and it mirrors back to them like different choices and options that they should also choose in their life, as well as like how confused they may really be, as well as what they can do to really better themselves. Tell me more, 2, 3. The Hermit. And the other thing here too is some people are just very deep in thought and insecure and shy. Yeah. But that's what I see. But this is somewhat of a normal thing to do, not like competing with everybody, but like, of course you're gonna make comparisons, but also like sometimes making a comparison towards like another person yourself is good in terms of like, you know, I should really get back in shape, or I should really try that out. I should really get my finances up if I want to enjoy like that level of luxury or be able to spend like this and whatnot, you know. And usually people that think like this are positive minded or are open to stuff and don't easily get jealous. And so that's Jay's problem. I think she's a bunch of everything with her, probably. But the other thing here was too is like they said, like a house built on another woman's tears will never stand. Number one, and number two, this is a nasty individual. And of course she's gonna have insecurities, because the other thing here too is like considering like what she's done, there'll always be that lingering thought in the back of her head, like, what if he goes back, or what if this backfires on me, right? She basically did herself in, so okay. Oh, excuse me. But that's what I get. True. Thanks, bro. I'm gonna video chat you. All right, no problem. All right, thank you everybody that came onto my live. Everyone have a good night. Bye.